Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day, and I hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're going to be testing out the Frozen Tomb on Lux. This is one of the new epic relics. So what this does, game start, summon a landmark with countdown for summon me. So this is going to be summoning a copy of your Lux on turn 5, or when you get 5 mana normally, which can be quite nice for your Lux because one, it's getting you summoned right before your Chemtech duplicator goes off, and also for Lux, dropping her for 5 mana is normally pretty rough. Often you want to be spending that mana on spells, and so having to spend the 5 mana to play her normally feels pretty bad, but with this Frozen Tomb, that's not really going to be an issue anymore. Also with Lux, she potentially can already have Chemtech Duplicator active thanks to one of her spells. So we have Succession here. When you play this, you get a empty mana gem. So if we can play this before our Lux gets summoned, then potentially as soon as she's summoned, we already have Chemtech Duplicator active, which can be very helpful. Now we're trying to pair this with Arcane Comet. Round start, create a fleeting falling comet in hand, so 6 cost obliterate enemy. We're doing this so that hopefully turn 5, when we are at 5 mana, Lux is summoned, and then the next round she'll trigger the Arcane Comet, she'll trigger the duplicator. That way we can play our 6 cost, level up our Lux, and then trigger all of our powers based on playing a 6 cost spell. So that is her level up to make that final spark, as you see right here. So giving us some even more removal. But if we take a look at her star powers, you see each round, the first time you play a spell, refill mana equal to its cost. So great to be able to play a spell for free every single round. And when you play 6 or more mana of spells, create a 0 cost golden Aegis. So by playing these big spells, we're triggering our star powers, generating multiple golden Aegis as well as Lux final spark. So that is kind of the game plan. I'm not sure about Arcane Comet, to be honest. Normally I think there's better options for Lux. I just don't want to be in a position with Lux where we have her on the board, but then we don't have any spells to play because Lux doesn't really have any other way to generate 6 cost spells. So that's the reason we're going for it, but I think there's probably a better option, but we'll see how this goes. Now, if you're enjoying all the daily content, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and let's get into it. All right, power, let's see here. Cards you can draw cost 1 less, not bad. Summon 2 Vanguard Lookouts, also not bad. Having a full board for your Lux is quite nice. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and grab this here. And let's go for Gangplank with Unyielding. All right, Succession, that is great. Yeah, this is solid. Little sad we can't play this round 1, but playing on the second round won't be bad. They're willing to end. Sure, that's fine with us. So we can play this here, and then we'll immediately get the mana back.
Don't ask where it's from, ask how much.
Let's go ahead and drop this here. That nice barrier.
Fire beware.
All right, we're gonna have our spell mana banked, so we could actually play a 6 cost spell right here.
Store the rations, shackle the prisoners.
Which, sure. Yeah, because we can play this, get our mana back. And I think let's actually get Lux on the board. So this isn't necessarily the point in getting multiple Lux, but if we can, might as well. All right, so we can get a scout attack off.
Double pay for the next kill.
All right, that's actually good for us.
I will hold the line.
Thank you. And we're just gonna... Oh, actually, we're not gonna end because, yeah, they have Unyielding.
You there.
All right, so let's see how this works. All right, so yeah, we have 1 Fallen Comet, but that is from the other Lux. So yeah, this one doesn't generate 1 for that round, but when Lux is going to be summoned on turn 5, you'll have the Fallen Comet for the turn that you normally have turn 6. So that's not terrible. Let's just get our scout attack off. All right, might as well have fun with our Lux with double Chemtech.
Better, brighter than before.
Hey, Torcat. All right, so that'll just be GG.
A beacon through the dark.
This gain cost reduction, it's not as bad as this for Jace. So sure, I mean, it already can get some cost reduction. All right, support champ, let's see here. Sure. Death's Hand's not bad, but let's go for Fiora. Staying mono region is always fun. And yeah, let's go ahead and go for Lux. So Poppy with, again, Unyielding. All right, having double succession is pretty good. It's better when we're running the Starforged build, because then we can play it turn 1. I think we'll just get a attack in and bank the mana.
Baddies beware, Mama's got a gun.
So play 1, refill our mana, then we'll immediately play another one.
Let's cook 'em.
Because the next round we're just going to have a ton of mana. We can drop or like hold on to the Golden Aegis. That's the great thing is these aren't fleeting or anything like that, so you can just hold them for a while. So this is always the bad thing about Lux and why we're going for Frozen Tomb. Situations like this, we could drop a card like Remembrance, but that's going to take all of our mana, and it's like we won't be able to get Lux on the board for that mana. Now we can play this, refill our mana, and then play Lux, but still it's kind of having a not great situation. Let's actually go for Fiora. Since they have Unyielding, focusing on Fiora might actually be the better call. We will get Chemtech though. Let's just stick with Fiora.
They would fall by my blade. Strike quickly, strike deftly.
Alright, we're gonna hope they don't block with this one.
Cooking with
Okay, yeah, figured.
how dare they?
Alright, hopefully they play another unit. Guess not. Oh well.
Let them eat swords.
Hey, you there!
Wouldn't be a quest without some danger.
Alright, we'll go ahead and drop the Vanguard Sergeant. That way we get our 4 Demacia.
I've been hiding my light too long.
And now we can end the game.
Stand strong!
Although with this, we're always going to have a lot of animations with Lux.
Have no backing down. I have no time for fools.
Yeah, I was thinking Arcane Comet might work, but honestly with this type of build, might just be better to go for like a Lost Chapter, to be honest. GG. Rally, yes, let's go ahead and do that. Just get all of the free attacks. Scout, stats. Let's actually go for Scout Fiora, that could be fun. And let's go for, oh my word, again. Ash with Unyielding. Alright, let's get rid of Riposte. Yeah, it can be okay. I feel like Frozen Tomb also makes you less screwed if you don't draw your champion. Yes, that is 100% true. So it's going to be good if you want to go for a Lux Chemtech build. The only issue is you really don't need to do that with Lux.
They're out there.
Like,
I'll spot 'em.
Lux has good enough powers that you can succeed without ever playing her.
I'm
watching you.
Look out for reavers. Alert the village.
Alright, again, we'll hold on to the Golden Ages till later. Well, probably this next round, to be honest. Oh my word, we're already...
Scent in the air. Gotcha.
Alright, let's try to have fun with this here.
With blades.
Yeah, that figures. But we have our riposte.
Let them eat so. Try me.
I know we're probably going to end without the Fiora, but it's still fun to play around with. Frozen Tomb Darius, so he just sits in the tomb while you win the game in 3 turns. Oh, yeah. I mean, we can kind of almost do that here. Yeah, so we have Lux. Let's actually... We would like to drop the Vanguard Sergeant, because these units are just going to get obliterated. But it would level up our Lux. It would go off twice, give us a bunch of rallies. So I think we're actually going to play this, even though we're going to lose out on the units, sadly.
Pushing my limits. My aim is true. All the world on one arrow.
All right, so I think let's go ahead and drop
Soldiers.
this here. Let's see how much damage we can do here.
A beacon through the dark.
So this will go off twice, giving us, yeah, some more final sparks.
We march.
On guard. I'm watching you.
Try me.
All right, so let's see. 7. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go ahead and attack like this and then just rally a couple times. And we'll just keep giving Fiora barrier and just keep dragging their Ash to the side.
Glorious.
On guard.
Yep, so one more and then we're good. It is the silliness you can always do with your Lux is just rallying so many times back to back, and the enemy can't do anything about it. GG. We can go for the Vanguard Sergeant, that's okay. Alright, gold chest. We could go for a power, but I feel like we already have some really good stuff on our hands. We could just cut cards to stay very consistent. Like, we could get rid of our Bright Steel. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, Caitlyn with Perfected Mana Flow. Alright, so we're actually going to re-roll everything. We want to be getting our extra mana from our 3-cost spell. And then we don't have to worry about not getting our Lux, since we're guaranteed to get Lux.
Me, miss? Not by
So yeah, I think Frozen Tomb,
Won't pass these walls.
Frozen Tomb and the Chemtech Duplicator are solid. I wasn't confident in the Arcane Comet, and yeah, so far it's not really too needed here.
After them.
After them.
So we could drop this right away. Sure.
Notify patrol to close in on this location.
We'll prepare them a nice welcome.
All right, so it's like we can attack, can get some damage down, but a lot of our units would die. I think we'll actually pass here.
Suspicious activity detected just outside the station.
Stay on them. Backup's on the way.
I think let's get our Lux on the board. That way next round we're gonna have 2 Lux, 2 Chemtech Duplicator. This is the actual boss fight, so we're gonna heal up after this. They might drag our Lux aside. Yeah, let's actually use this here as a... really just for the barrier, for that defensiveness.
Never back down from what you believe.
I will hold the line.
Alright, so we will attack like, or not attack, block like this. Trying to reduce down our damage as much as we can.
Setting up a roadblock.
We can attack back, but it's not really worth it in my opinion.
All part of the plan.
So one issue is we kind of have too many cards right now. So we can drop an Arcane Comet, but we're only going to make 2 spells because we don't have room for anything else. So yeah, having the extra spell mana would actually be really nice here. All right, I suppose we'll just go for a Fallen Comet, refill our mana. We'll get 2 spells back. Sadly, we're
Brighter than before.
hand is too full, which isn't great for us. Because yeah, each one of these could give us 2 cards, so that's a little sad.
Holds a reply is proper.
All right, let's go ahead and kill that unit then.
No more holding back. Not bad.
News from the Undercity shift, Detective Zane?
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely.
All right, we don't really want to attack because our board just isn't great. And sadly, all of our spells give us more cards. I think let's actually use the Golden Ages here just for the barrier. We can go ahead and get a scout attack off.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
It always feels so bad playing Lux for a 5 cost and not do anything that turn. Yes, that always does feel terrible. Of course, this is strike draw 1 when we actually didn't want to fill up our hand. Because yeah, invoke, draw. It's so many. All right, let's try to just kill all their units and destroy the Nexus. All right, let's drop this one here. All the stupid flash bombs.
Illuminate the enemy.
All right, let's go ahead and attack, rally, and attack again. There, Caitlyn is going to be able to do damage to our Nexus. But, I mean, they're so close to dying.
Now we wait.
Oh my... So I figured we'd have some units left in order to attack again. Almost wasn't the case with all those flash bombs. Alright, so we just need one person to get through.
3 times over.
Alright, GG, that was kind of miserable. Let's actually go for Fiora with Reckoners, because that just sounds hilarious. It is nice we don't need to focus on our champion as much, since they already Like, we know we're going to draw our Lux, or at least summon one. Overwhelm is fine. Epic Champion or Epic Item Chest, sure. Let's go for Fiora versus Fiora.
Be Demacia! Feel the sizzle!
Alright, we'll go ahead and just play our Succession. And Vanguard Sergeant to make another solid 6-cost spell.
I'm watching you.
I think we'll just attack with this guy right here.
By my honor, you must die.
Alright, so Fiora's not great. Yeah, we can buff up our board, so makes it a little bit harder for them to get a kill. Like, they still can, but at least they'll take a pretty big hit for it.
On down.
Can't fight on an empty stomach! Meet them head on!
Sound the alarm. Not on my watch. A morsel of regret.
Alright, let's try to open up our... Actually, we played it. Yeah, we just did play a spell. Let's open up our hand a little bit before Lux hits the board. We can go for a Prodigy.
In grace, beauty in the play.
We could go for another Rally. Sure. We want to have a lot of space open for our Lux. Alright, so we can drop the Serpent here. And then we can attack, drag this aside.
Precision.
Alright, perfect.
Everything has worked.
Suppose we could have attacked with everyone and potentially ended.
Hey, you there.
Alright, let's just go ahead and end right here. So Lux doesn't really do even too much. Alright, Cataclysm, sure. Yeah, it can be okay. Vanguard Sergeant, refilling the mana is nice, because then we could play him and then play the 6-cost spell that he generated. Oh boy, Karma with Duplicate. Alright, draw a card and Fiora. Trying to increase our odds of drawing our champion. There we go.
The answer lies within.
They have the attack token, which is not good.
We'll bring peace.
At least we have 2 blockers already.
Whatever the cost.
Soldiers, to me!
Not on my watch.
Yeah, let's drop that there.
Stay safe.
Let the light guide you.
Proud in shadow.
Alright, let's try to fill out our board. Sure, we can have this go off. We also haven't played a spell yet.
Pushing my limits.
Yeah, Duplicate Karma can be rough, but... I mean... We have our Chemtech Duplicator, so that's not too bad. I think let's try to go around the Karma, at least a bit. And we can play this here, just to again get a bunch more spells going.
A beacon in battle.
Alright, I suppose we'll try to kill one of the Karmas, and we'll use a
No more.
Arcane Comet on the other one. Although I suppose we're going to fill up our hand so much with cards that we really just need to play these as soon as possible. Because we're going to have more of these we know what to do with.
Peace has its cost.
So yeah, we'll just keep going.
Glory unrelenting.
I mean, we could just attack, but let's try to end with a final spark. Interesting. I won't do. Yeah,
Track them down.
we'll just attack.
Force of will.
I don't want to sit through all the animations. Sure, I guess. All right, let's go for a shop. That's not terrible. Let's see. That's not really going to help us. Let's try a reroll. Probably going to overcrowd our board, but whatever. No, we don't need to add too much stuff. Let's go for the champion item chest. So Yasuo with power overwhelming. Let's... Yeah, reroll a couple. Vanguard Sergeant is pretty great. And yeah, I want to have fun with Fiora, but we're not getting good opportunities. Alright, we did not draw any landmark. I think let's just attack.
We don't want any trouble.
And then we can drop our Vanguard Sergeant next round.
I go where the road takes me. Discipline and steel. My kind of lesson.
Sound the alarm!
So we can drop our Remembrance, and we haven't played a spell yet, so this will go off for free. Maybe we'll get our Lifesteal unit. Nope. Since we have the extra mana, let's drop one of our Persuaders.
Enough magic.
So we can drop our 4 Demacia here for a big boost.
Stand strong.
Hey, you there!
So yeah, this will just barely die. Let's move it over here so that we can try to kill Yasuo. We're probably going to get stunned, but that's fine. Huh. Interesting.
Follow the wind.
I guess maybe they didn't have it.
Watch my post. You can't outrun justice.
Alright, GG. Again, ending without even playing Lux. Kind of feel like it's normally not really needed. I think we might actually cut the riposte. Alright, let's go for Fiora with double Reckoner's Mark. I know it's probably not going to work out. I just think it's going to be hilarious if we can drop her and immediately level her. Healer. Yeah, let's cut this. We don't really want it. Lee Sin with Duplicate. This is fine. Let's
You there!
just attack again. For so much damage.
Each hold a world within.
Oh, I want to drop our Fiora.
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
Alright, let's drop this here.
Me.
Our enemies cannot hide. Center your spear.
Aw, you weren't supposed to grab that one.
Sound the alarm!
And we don't really care about these units dying, which is why we're fine with blocking. So we can just immediately play another Vanguard Sergeant.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes.
Drop a Remembrance for cheap. We can go for the Conservator.
Take a look at this.
We can go for double for Demacia this next round. She's almost able to kill both of them. Yeah, we'll just play this here.
Stand strong.
Alright, so they're probably just going to stun us. Glad we got that overwhelm.
The dragon binds us.
I like how they didn't actually block with their ephemerals. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's just keep on going.
Hey, you there!
We could go for extra damage here. Sure.
Act free of doubt.
Alright, we're just gonna keep on going.
Watch my post!
Alright, GG. Again, luck's not really required. Mana deposit, 2 cost and fleeting. Let's go for Fiora with the ante up. We could play her round 1. She's probably never gonna actually do anything, but I think it's funny. Slow but steady, sounds good. Huh, Zed. Let's go for... we could actually go for Zed. We really care about any epic powers. What would we want to cut? We could cut the Mage Seeker. Sure, let's actually just go over here. Let's go for Zed with level up. Let's get rid of these 3, actually. I'm really wanting to get the strikes off, but I don't want them to pass, so we'll just drop Fiora.
Hey, you there!
I guess if we waited long enough, they maybe would have dropped those.
I am the blade in the darkness.
We're not going to be able to block those ephemerals, so that'll be annoying. So they literally just attack with those. Oh, figures. All right, well, I was hoping that we could maybe get rid of some of our vanguards, but let's drop a sergeant here. I guess let's drop 2 sergeants, might as well.
Your soldier is worth 10 foes.
All right, time to just buff up our entire board massively. Get a couple rallies going.
Courage, soldier.
Yeah, we have essentially 5 attack tokens. But I think this is probably just going to end right here. GG. Sure, let's get more copies of Fiora, because why not? Alright, let's cut this one. Now let's go for Aurelia with Perfected Mana Flow. So we're not really utilizing the Storm or the Frozen Tomb much anymore, but it is still being a pretty hilarious time. Yeah, it's 3 mana. They have Aurelia. They have to play Aurelia, right? Please play Aurelia. Thank you.
To forget, but to remember. Strength in grace, beauty in the blade.
All right, perfect.
Quickly, strike deftly.
Welcome, Tony Lee. Glad you can make it.
I'm watching you!
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That was nice being able to immediately get rid of Aurelia.
I must must become the leader they need.
Alright, so we'll drop this since we can play it for free.
Shoulders set, blades sharpened, plant that lead foot. Don't worry, I've danced this 100
So sadly, we don't have quite enough
On my watch.
for our riposte, which is a little bit sad.
Stay safe.
Because we'd love for Fiora to be able to get another kill here. Let's keep playing, because as we're playing, we're buffing up Fiora.
Follow my lead.
Sure.
Won't pass these walls.
Two down.
Alright, so this probably, I mean, it could work. We'll give her a barrier, so yeah, we could actually end with Fiora, but she might just end the game right here. Uh-oh. Sounds like we won.
Another victory for House Laurent.
Okay, I guess that was just so broken the game couldn't handle it. We can grab this here. Alright, let's go for Darius with level up. Let's get rid of most of these. We really want our Vi, and we really want our Vanguard Lieutenant. Whoever's Crystal Carrier. Sergeant, that's what it is. They might play something, but I don't want to risk it.
Fall by my blade.
They're gonna stun us. That makes sense.
Watch my post.
Ah, well.
You won't get past me.
Nothing can stop me.
A Demacian soldier is
Honestly, we should probably just override the Lux Relic, or the Lux Landmark at this point. We can pass. Drop this here.
To be a challenge.
You will not prevail.
Probably should actually let one of our units die. Yeah, that would have been good. Alright, let's go ahead and give our Fiora the rally. And we can use our scout.
On down.
Such past me.
And this will be game.
Two down.
Hey, you there.
Oh, GG. Formula is fun. Single combat. This being more expensive isn't really helpful. Formula is not bad, but this is our last spot. I think let's get more copies of Fiora. So we have 10 copies of Fiora. So over a fourth of our deck is just Fiora. Fun. All right, Aurelian Soul with, yet again, Unyielding. This is okay. All right, I'm going to risk passing. They have 5 mana. I feel like they have to play something, right? All right, thank you.
Strength in growth. Beauty.
So they blew all their mana. That is 1 kill.
Strike quickly, strike depth.
Get our scout attack off.
I will cut you down.
All right, solid damage. All right, so we're gonna wait for them to attack. And then we're gonna drop our succession. This will go off twice, which lets us get a rally going. So we can give our Fiora once again barrier and get the scout attack in. Also, they blew pretty much all of their mana.
Try me.
My eyes are open.
I have no equal.
And we could play some other cards, but let's just bank this mana. We'll need it for next round. Alright, so through the first health bar. We're going to try to use our riposte on Fiora and kill their Nasus, but that means that they're going to be able to potentially use some very annoying spells on us, like their stun or silence. Alright, guess they didn't have it. Nice.
I never hold back.
Alright, so we'll just try to attack again.
You there!
And then we'll just start doing some rallies. I don't know why they're not playing anything. So we're actually gonna get 4 kills with Fiora as we're also just killing the Nexus, so like it kind of doesn't matter. But GG, we finally kind of got the Fiora win. Sort of. Yeah, sadly the animation didn't play. Little sad, but Fiora overkilled the Nexus, so it wouldn't help anyways. Anyways, that was a fun time, Fiora. That was great. For this item on Lux, though, it does work. It can be nice so you don't have to play Lux for that 5 mana, and potentially you can have multiple Lux on the board. Don't think the Arcane Comet was really the best there, which I kind of figured, but we were testing it out. Really, though, you can still often end with Lux and her deck without ever having this activate. So it's not really incredible on Lux. Like, it's fine. Maybe it'll be better in some tougher challenges. Later, we can't end games as fast, but even there, like taking this into Lysandra or Swain, or even a lot of the weekly nightmares, you're still probably going to get rushed down, and the game's probably going to be decided before this landmark goes off. So even in some of those other encounters, still not necessarily going to be great. So it works, but not the best, in my opinion. It's fine. Thank you for watching that video, especially all the way to the end. Interesting build on Lux. Don't think it's quite there yet, but could have some synergies in the future, depending on what she gets for her constellation. I hope you enjoyed that video, though. If you did, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.